What's up guys, White Vandal MC here, back with another Minecraft video, and today we're going to be looking at the Zelda mod, and it's actually called the Zelda Sword Skills Mod, but it has everything in Zelda that is in the game, and it is the best Zelda mod that you will ever find. And yeah, so well, as you can already see, I have some of Link's armor on, and we'll be talking about that later. And I just want to get started right away by saying you spawn with his armor, and you also spawn with this nut looking thing, and you just place this down, and then it spawns this tree, or not tree, house. And you can go inside here, and as you can see, you get a sword and a key, a bed, a crafting table, and then up here, kind of like where you start your journey, there's a chest, and it is locked in survival, and you use the key to get it. And you get your basic technique and a piece of heart. And if you don't know what Zelda is, it is a video game made by Nintendo, and it's really fun. And go play it if you haven't. So, in the main character's Link, just so you know, this is his armor. So, yeah. Let's get started by talking about the Zelda combat. And there's a lot of stuff they've added, and this is just some of it. So, or no, it is actually, this is all the weapons. Sorry. And actually, there are broken swords also, and they just do half the damage, pretty much. But, as you can see, we have our Kariki sword, and this is the sword that you get at the start of the game. It does 5 attack damage, and it's an okay sword to start off, but it's about, I think it's a wood sword. That's how much damage a wood sword does, so, I mean, you get it, but it's easier to craft just a stone sword. And then this is the Origin sword, and it's basically just an iron sword with a name change. The Giant's knife, and this is really big. I don't know if it's big in your hand. Oh, yep, it is. Okay, so this sword looks humongous in your hand, and if you think that's big, just wait. So this is big round sword, pretty much the same exact thing. Master sword, and this is the sword that is the best sword that you can get in Zelda, and in every game you get it, and it's just Link's sword pretty much. Tempered sword, it does 11 attack damage. Golden sword, 13, and then the true master sword, which is 15, and then we have the heavy broadsword, and this is the big one here. So yeah, it's huge. Oh my gosh, it's so big. But that's all these swords in the game, which there's a lot that they added. And then there's some hammers. So here's just a simple hammer. And I'm pretty sure you can actually you can actually pound those. Those were just pegs, by the way. But in survival, I think you pound them and they go in the ground. I'm really not sure about that because I haven't played survival yet. But that's just a regular hammer, a skull smasher, whatever, megaton hammer. And those are just hammers in the game. And then here's some boomerangs. So this is just a regular boomerang. And then this is a magic boomerang. So let's take a look at those. And these are awesome because you can... It's just a boomerang and you throw it. Well, this magic boomerang goes farther than the regular one, as you can see. And look at that. Load it up. I honestly have no idea what those things are. I know what that is, jumping, whatever, but, so those are the boomerangs. And those are really cool, too. So, let's put those back. And then here are the slingshots. Oh, when it has to start raining. But anyways, these are the slingshots. Let's get rid of this. Here, let's get this one also. So, this one only shoots one. Oh, and they shoot, Deku Nuts, which I'm going to be talking about later. And it's a drop from a mob that is in the new mod, but yeah, that just shoots one. This one shoots 3 at a time, and this one shoots 5 at a time. And those are just all the slingshots in the game, and that's really in most games, those are the main, like, weapons you get, except for this, and of course the sword, but this is like the main shooting weapon you get until you get the hero bow. And there's 3, there's level 1, 2, and 3, and there's arrows, which are fun to use. So let's just take all these arrows and we can test them all out, and I'll show you guys what they do, each of them. So I'm actually going to do a little bit over here, but this is the bomb arrow. This is just regular bomb arrow, and it just is it's just really fun to use. As you can see, it actually doesn't shoot as far though, as a regular arrow would. Still really cool. This is the water bomb arrow, and that just blows up in water. And then the fire bomb arrow, and that just has like a bigger explosion. And yeah, that's about all. It's not, and I'm pretty sure it explodes in lava also. This is the fire arrow, which is just basically a fire arrow from just from regular Minecraft, except for one thing. When you shoot it, it actually puts fire everywhere, and it's really cool effect. And it has a trail of fire also. So it's a little different, but basically the same thing. And this is the ice arrow, and this freezes your mob. And this is actually a bad mob to do it on. So, like, if I had like this creeper here. Oh my gosh. Well, it'd be frozen in there. You get the point. It just creates that so it can't move for a little bit. And yeah, it's a really cool arrow. And then this is the light arrow. Honestly, I have no idea. I think it just does more damage, and it has a cool trail. But I think that's about it in this arrow. But yeah, that's about it in my arrow. So yeah, that's the bow and all the arrows that comes with it, which I think is a really cool feature that they added. And this was in here, so let's put all that back. And then we got some shields, and well, I won't actually take them, but these are that's a wooden shield, and I'll actually take this, but you just hold it like this, and you kind of like, it's almost like when you're blocking with your sword. It's basically the same thing, except it's a shield. And then you got the Hylian shield, which is just a metal shield, and that's what Link uses, and then your mirror shield, and like if you had a blaze and it shot you, you could actually block with it, and then it'd go back to him. So it's pretty cool shield there. Now we're going on to Zelda items, and this mod is actually pretty massive, so I know it's taking a while, but it's alright. We'll get through it. And so there's all these bombs, and basically it's the same thing as the bomb arrows, but I'm going to show you just this bomb. And basically you just throw it, and it explodes. And same thing for all 3 of them. And it's actually time to start the day, because I don't want it to get dark. And that's just for all the bombs. And then there's a bomb bag that you can hold 10. And then, yeah, that's a pretty cool effect also. This just shows you the way home, I guess. I think it's in Zelda, but it's not used like that. And then we have all these, which is also pretty cool. I don't know how to use these, but this one lets you teleport. And then this one gives you temporarily whatever. Yeah, okay. Well, it just makes you invincible, but basically. But this one's really cool because if you do this, it also has a sound effect, which is kind of weird, but It just makes like a ring of fire basically around you, and it destroys all the mobs around you. It's a pretty cool effect. And then we have all of these things. So this is a Deku Leaf, and it just dropped from a great Deku tree. This drops from a Deku Baba, and that is a mob that I'll be talking about later. This is a bomb flower seed, which you can get by planting, okay. So you get the bomb flower, which is just a bomb, regular bomb, by planting this. Silver gauntlets, you can just move blocks, and then golden gauntlets, you can also move blocks. Hook shots, long shots, they're both the same thing. This one shoots longer. Claw shot and claw, well, these are both, basically the claw shot and the hook shot are the same exact thing. Same with the multi-shot, but I'm going to just be using the claw shot just to show you guys an example of how cool it is, really. And yeah, I mean, it's like a grappling hook, basically. And it's really cool, but you have to use it on these. And these are just a special block in the mod that is for these, the claw shot and the hook shot, and the multi-shot. So it's really cool. And then we have the multi-shot, and then the whips. And it's a pretty cool effect. But it actually stuns the enemy sometimes. So, like right there, I stunned him. But you might, sometimes it stuns, sometimes it doesn't. It's basically kind of like a 50% chance. And then this is the magic whip. And it's just does more damage. And those are that stuff. And then here's probably the coolest thing in the mod, and I know I've said everything is cool, but these are actually like really cool. So you can shoot fire with this wand here. So basically it just sets them on fire, and you can has a cool particle. And yep, and then here's the ice one. And yeah, it just shot blocks, or ice blocks at it. And that's actually a power-up if you have the power-up. And then this is like, and I like the sound effect that they added to it also. But this just like freezes them, and it gives them a potion effect, and I'm pretty sure it's like a slowness thing, something like that. But it's really cool. And then the tornado. Basically what the tornado one does is it just lifts you in the air. It's pretty cool. But it's probably the least coolest one. Okay, so now that we've talked about all these are just some potions. And then, well, this is a fairy bottle, and it just restores all your health if you died. And then, let me talk about these first. You can actually throw pots just like in Zelda, and there's some loot that you can get, such as potions, bombs, Deku nuts, arrows, and emeralds, and hearts. So those are all the stuff that you can drop. It's just a Zelda thing. It's in every single Zelda game. You throw pots, you get stuff from it. It's in every Zelda game. So yeah, fairy bottle, talked about that. Red potion, heals 10 hearts. Green potion replenishes hunger. Blue potion replenishes hunger and heals 20 hearts. And then this one grants you resistance. And that is the yellow potion. And weather clear. Okay, guys, well, we're gonna just have to go through the weather. This might be annoying, but we're gonna just continue. So, this is the armor that I have on right now. It's just the armor that you get the boots I don't have on for some reason. But, yeah, that's just the regular armor. This is the Goron. And what this does is you can, go in lava and actually not die. And you can actually see a lot clearer in lava. And I'll be talking about what a Goron is later. And this is a Zora hat, and these are also different species from Zelda. And this allows you to have respiration free by wearing the hat. And then these are, and this one makes you swim faster. And it's really helpful if you swim. So these are just the regular. Sorry. These are some of the boots that the Zelda mod has, and they have the regular one, the Kariki. And these are heavy boots, and it just makes you walk a lot slower. These are hover boots, which I'll actually be wearing in these, are Pegasus boots. But the rubber boots, I have absolutely no idea what those do. I've tried them, I have no idea. So yeah, this is the hover mode. I'm not flying, I'm just jumping and I'm hovering. And it grants you a little bit of time of hovering. Pretty cool. And then here we have the Pegasus boots. And basically what these do is it grants you some jump boost and you can go super fast in these. Those are probably the best boots in the game. Yeah. So we basically covered everything. Here are some masks that comes in the mod, and it's from the George Mask if you haven't played that game. But this is the bunny hood. It just makes you faster. And most of these don't have any effects. Like this is like one of the only ones. This one actually gives you respiration 3, and then that's about it for the masks that actually give you abilities. So now that we've pretty much done everything, I'm going to talk about the mobs, some of the blocks over there, and then finish it up. But this actually pulls the sword. This is where Link pulls out the sword, kind of like the dome, whatever that was called. But he had to pull out the sword, and that's basically the same thing. This is just a giant lever, a peg, and then different colored fires, and then a barrier. And these are actually from Zelda Twilight Princess. This is the dark barriers, the light barrier. Here are the mobs. And these are probably the coolest ones. Not the coolest ones, but these are all mobs, basically. Here are some mobs that I don't have out right now. But there's different variations of all of these. And so, yeah. This is the Deku Baba, and let me change my game out. Whoa. I'm gonna... Jeez. Okay. That's good. So sorry about that. Actually, I'm just gonna turn this off real quick. Sorry about that. Okay. So, so these are just the mobs, all of them pretty much. This is the Deku Baba. Here, let's go to Game Mode 0. And the animation on this one is really awesome. As you can see, it bites at you. And this is almost perfect to what it looks like in the game. But yeah, it's really cool. And if I get bit, it only does half heart if I'm wearing that Kariki stuff. But yeah, that's that. Now this is, I'm going to show these ones off first and talk about these ones later. But this is the fire wiz robe, and there's like water wiz robe and lightning and like every single element for all of these. Well, there's red shoe, blue shoe, yellow shoe, and green shoe, and those are all the shoes right here. And then this is the thunder keys, and then the Octorok, which is pretty much a squid that shoots rocks. But this is the fire wiz robe, and there's different variations of that one. And oh geez, as you can see, he throws fire at you, which is pretty cool. This is the Thunder Keys. And there's all elements of keys also. This is the Red Shoe, and it's basically just a red slime. And then this is the Octo Rock, and that just shoots rock at you, as you can see right there. Now, I should probably be changing my game mode back because I'm probably gonna die. If I don't, get away, freaking get away. Okay, that was a close one. But you saw the Deku Baba, and these weird-looking things are called Gorons, and they're basically villagers. And if you right-click, you can trade and just build your trades. But they do talk to you sometimes. So hungry, delicious rocks are hard to get. And yeah, so actually I did. Our leader, Darwin, has become very depressed. Yeah, don't tell me your sob stories right now. This is Barnes. He is a bomb shopkeeper, and he just sells you bombs and Twilight Princess. This is an Orca, and honestly, I have never heard of this thing. Maybe the guy in the original Zelda game, I don't know, that gives you the sword. Honestly, I have no idea who that is. And then this is the mask salesman, and he sells you the masks. But, yeah, I mean, that is basically it. And then we have all these, abilities that you can get in the game in survival, but we won't be talking about that. If you're watching the full video, thank you for watching. I know it was a pretty long video, but thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Minecraft video. Goodbye.